Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Right now, Highland Park police are stepping up patrols in a congressman's Highland Park neighborhood after this protest with loudspeakers in the middle of the night. Several neighbors tell us they're on edge as these protesters promised to return. They told CBS 2's Sara Machi about their concerns with the initial police response, despite several calls about noise in the wee hours of the morning.
Bullhorns, drums, and chanting. A pro-Palestinian group demonstrated outside the Highland Park home of U.S. Representative Brad Schneider overnight at about 2:30 in the morning. Posts on social media demanding Schneider refund the United States Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees in the Near East. Highland Park's communications manager confirming their dispatch received about 30 calls for help. But one neighbor, who didn't want to be on camera, told us dispatch hung up on him, and he worries police could have done more. A community advisory says about 40 protesters were in the public right-of-way around 2:43 Saturday morning. Adding, protesters carried banners and shouted pro-Palestinian and anti-Semitic chants using loudspeakers and drums. The advisory says officers immediately began de-escalation and dispersal of the crowd, and officers requested additional units at 3 a.m. But the crowd left, they say, by 3:15. Though videos shown to us by neighbors have a timestamp of 3:18 with the crowd still on their street. Schneider staff telling us the crowd poured some kind of red substance on his driveway and sidewalk, outlining concerns in a statement saying in part, a group of people hiding their faces chose to taunt and intimidate a predominantly Jewish neighborhood on the Jewish Sabbath in the middle of the night. It's even more disturbing they chose to harass a community that is preparing to commemorate the second anniversary of the Highland Park mass shooting, a shared tragedy that was spurred by hate. Schneider's team adding he is willing to sit down and talk with people about this issue. Neighbors telling us Schneider already reached out to them twice, offering to meet with them about their concerns in the coming days. The protest group's video saying at the top, "We will be back," something one neighbor says they chanted as they left, planting Palestinian flags in the grass as they went. Highland Park officials say that their police will increase patrols in the neighborhood and they will keep a close eye on houses of worship. In Highland Park, Sara Machi, CBS 2 News.